The most important thing in writing an ebef is the key social policy line. That A, tells us what the problem is, and secondly, it means that the electronic retrieval process will pick up the keywords.
Be very, very clear about what the problem is. You know, when someone reads this, there should be no questions in their mind. It should be, well, yes, of course, that's a problem, and yes, of course, something needs to be done about it.
There's no point just writing a couple of lines. That's going to be completely useless. So you need to give a little bit of background about the problem and the client.
Keep them reasonably short, but then again, there's an element there, balancing the element of length and detail.
Make it real. Really explain the impact on that client. If you can actually get a direct quote from the client about how they feel.
Naming and shaming any companies involved. There's no point just saying the bank. I'd like to know which bank, because if I know which bank, then we can use that evidence to work with that particular bank.
One social policy code is not enough. Invariably, there will be more than one categorisation for what this problem is.
Spell out the impact on the clients. That's really, really important. Don't just say financial, just, well, how much? How much did the client lose?
Don't use acronyms, because people have their own little short codes for things.
Thinking about it, if you can, from our point of view, that when it comes to us, the easier it is to use without us spending more time on it, the more likely we are to make use of it.
Don't just tell us where things have gone wrong. It's useful to know where things go right as well, because we can use examples of good practice to influence companies who have particularly bad practices.
And lastly, always offer a solution. Don't just present the problem. You know, really try and suggest what you think should be done about it that might help.